99 is a bill that we've seen up here in various forms over the last few years. This committee has become well aware of the issue involved and seen several different bills brought before it over the last 4 or 5 years. This year, I think, though, marks is different for a number of reasons. This is a different bill that operates not quite like the ones in the past. We'll get into the merits of the bill in just a few minutes, but I think another thing that has changed in the last years, as this conversation has really taken on a broader perspective, if you will, Mr. Chairman and members, more people around the state have begun watching this issue. People in my neck of the woods where we don't have mountains and ridgetops have become interested in this issue because they know, we know what a treasure we have in Tennessee and how we want to protect those. And I think I can speak for everybody, regardless of which side of the issue you're on. We want to protect really those really good things about Tennessee, those things that really make us who we are, and those things that make Tennessee distinct. And this bill has come about after a lot of discussion with different people from across the state, from other states. What really gives me hope about this, Mr. Chairman, you see more of a bipartisan effort this year than maybe you have in years past. I know there was at least one other bill in this committee that I don't think was brought up for a vote, but I know Senator Norris has also begun looking at this issue, which I think is a really good thing. The House bill that is before you right now, there are members of both parties signed on to that bill. That encourages me. People from all over the state have signed on to this bill across the political spectrum. And to me, that shows a real interest and a real concern and a real desire to do this the right way, and a real desire to address this issue maybe in a way that this Senate can address it finally. Mr. Chairman, this is a bill that does not impact underground mining. It does not impact any current surface mining permits or their renewals. The bill also allows an exemption for remining on abandoned mine land. There are a lot of different approaches in this bill that previous versions of this bill have not allowed for. And so I think, I hope that the committee will be open to what we're bringing before you today. And if there's a way to make it better, I'm all for it. I want to make it better. I want us to work together on it. And I hope that we can start with the basic approach that we have a real, again, I don't want to overuse the word, but I think it fits. We have a real treasure in East Tennessee. And this is one way we can work to protect what we have. And I think we can do it in a way that addresses many of the concerns that some of the folks here today have brought to us over the last couple of years. And so I've worked earnestly on this bill, Mr. Chairman. I'm not going to say it's a perfect bill, but I think it's something that we can begin working on together. And so with that, Mr. Chairman, if there's no objection from the committee, I would hope that the committee would stand in recess. I have Mr. J.W. Randolph and Ms. Ann League here who can both testify to this.
We have members from both sides that have traveled to testify before this committee on this bill, but first we need to get the bill before it's properly. Do we have a motion on the bill? Do we have a motion on the bill? Do we have a motion on the bill? Bill dies for lack of motion. Okay, remaining committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I hope that we can revisit this issue next year, and in the meantime, I look forward to talking with each of you individually about how we can bring a bill that will get a motion.
Okay, thank you.